Hey, what's going on, Shadow the Hedgehog fans? In today's video, we're going to be looking at the brand new images that just came out of the Shadow the Hedgehog Jakks Pacific collector's figure. This is irrelevant to that, it's just Shadow the Hedgehog. So if you somehow missed out on that Sonic Central stream Sega did a couple weeks ago, they showed off this new Shadow Collector's Edition figure by Jakks Pacific. But yeah, Jakks has been doing these Collector's Edition figures for a while now, and they started off with Modern Sonic, and they did Modern Tails, Classic Sonic, and now Classic Knuckles is the most recent one you can find in stores. But now, they're releasing Modern Shadow with the dark freaking wings, man. And when they showed it off, I went crazy.
This 6-inch Shadow the Hedgehog customizable figure by
What? But yeah, I don't know if you can see back there, but I do got the Tails and the Classic Sonic one, and I like them a lot. They're pretty sick. These collector's figures always are a bit more on the pricier side, but that is because they're way bigger, you know, than your average 4-inch Jakks figure. And they come with swappable faces, accessories, hands, you know, the whole 9 yards of what you would want in a collector's edition figure. Alright, so yeah, first and foremost, this guy is gonna cost you half 100 V-Bucks, aka $50 USD. And that is quite a lot, but that is also what Modern Tails costed. And I'm pretty sure Modern Sonic costed around that too. It's the classic figures, however, that are 35. A bit odd, I know, but that's just how it is. Something I find so interesting though about the price point is that all these collector's edition figures, they have gone on sale like super fast and pretty often. Like of the two that I have personally, I have not paid full retail for. The Tails, I think I got back for like 15 or 20 bucks on Amazon in a sale. And the Classic Sonic, he was on clearance at Walmart for like 10 bucks. But yeah, $50 is pretty steep for this thing, I won't lie. But if history repeats itself, it's bound to go on sale, you know? You know, the boxes on these guys look awesome, but something that I noticed, usually on the side of the box for these guys, they have different pictures of different expressions of the character, but they don't for Shadow. And that's because, unfortunately, for some reason, he does not have swappable faces. I know, it's just a little ridiculous. Now, I don't know if they just thought that Shadow doesn't emote at all, which, I mean, he's a little edgy, but he does emo, okay? And yeah, looking at the back of the box, this guy does come with 24 points of articulation, which I believe is a little bit more than usual. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. Okay, so we already know, no swappable faces. That's a bit of a bummer. No swappable muzzle, no swappable eyes, but only one pair of hands? The other figures have had 2 pairs of hands, so you get even more options. And I feel like that just makes sense for the premium price point, you know? But I'm guessing the big old wings is kind of, you know, the trade-off we're getting there. We get the big wings, the less expressions, less hands, and no accessory. Their accessory, I guess the list here is a 1 wing connector. So you can swap between no wings and then the back wheels. But come on, let's be real, Jakks, that's not an accessory. And yeah, while that might sound a bit disappointing, let's take a look at the main attraction here, the figure and the wings. The figure comes with a base. It looks reminiscent to Sonic 06. I'm not sure what exactly it's from. It does look nice though. And I like how they went away from the weird like 3D, like you look at a different angle and the background changes, because I really don't like how those look. And that's why I don't display it. But this one, you know, it looks better. It might be worth displaying it on that thing. And you know, the more I look at the Shadow figure, it looks nice. I like it. I was thinking to myself that the legs looked really thin and lanky and skinny. And while I do still think that, I think the rest of the proportions on the figure, like the hands and the head and the molds on them, they look really nice and pretty game accurate. And that's kind of the thing that I think makes these collector's edition figures super awesome, is that they really look like they're just ripped out of the game, especially that Tails one. And while I do feel like they could have made the legs a bit thicker to make it look just a little bit more proportionally game accurate, it's not that bad, but it's making me think like, man, do I wait for a sale or do I not? Yeah, I really don't know what the decision behind that was, but it does look like they added a waist swivel and more articulation just overall. But still, I feel like that just doesn't justify the oddly skinny legs and limbs. It's a wee bit unfortunate. Those freaking Venom Doom wings though do look really nice. That obviously is the main attraction here. Man, looking at all these pictures here, they almost all kind of look the same, and I feel like that sucks because although the wings do look super freaking nice, there's not really much you can do with them. That's why I feel like different expressions and more than just 2 pairs of hands is really gonna limit this. You're not gonna be able to put him in that many unique poses that you could do with the other guys. You know, not gonna lie, I feel like this guy should have been somewhere in the middle of like 35 to 50, because looking at it, like he's more of a statue than anything, with like not being able to have that many expressions or hand poses. You're basically just gonna be stuck with the default one it comes with. Overall, I think it looks really great. Not the best they've done for these collector's figures, but it's definitely not awful. It's just, for that price, you're really gonna have to be like, do I want it now that bad, or do I want to wait a month or two? But yeah, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Sonic videos, and let me know down below if you're gonna be waiting for it to go on sale, or is this gonna be a day one cop for you. I just uploaded another video yesterday about a Tails merch haul, so go check that out when you're done with this. And yeah, I can't feel my wrist.